Text: In 2017, Jan Thomas and her profoundly disabled daughter Samantha faced foreclosure on their Los Angeles home. The threat of homelessness for Jan and Stephanie was real and terrifying. After reaching out to Joseph Manning and his team of consumer protection attorneys at Manning Law, APC, Jan and Stephanie found advocates they could trust. On February 26, 2018, Manning Law, APC filed suit against NationStar Mortgage in the Orange County Superior Court and then immediately sought an injunction stopping all foreclosure activity. During the litigation that followed, Manning Law, APC worked closely with defense counsel for NationStar Mortgage and was able to resolve the case, eliminating the existing threat of foreclosure. Manning Law, APC provided all services to Jan and Samantha free of charge. In 2019, Jan and Samantha again needed the assistance of their trusted counsel at Manning Law, APC, this time in the arena of disability rights law under the Americans with Disabilities Act. Logo: Manning Law APC, Consumer Attorneys. A woman lifts a cup to a girl's lips wearing a napkin on her chest. The woman talks and the girl looks at her and smiles. The girl chews some food and looks up.
My full name, Jan C. Bowers Thomas. Where am I from? Originally Los Angeles, California, but I was raised in Compton, and I am living in Compton. I'm not sure if I can articulate well how I see or how it feels to be a parent of a special needs child.
Jan works on Samantha's braids.
A day in the life of Samantha is challenging. I don't have any special devices that help me right now, so maybe I'll get some harnesses or some tracks or something that'll lift her and lower her in and out of her bed, to the toilet, to her tub, etc., that type of thing. But right now, I'm the lift, so I'm trying to stay healthy.
I'm Joe Manning. I'm an attorney from Newport Beach, California. I learned about Jan's case when I received a letter from Jan, and I learned that her daughter was profoundly disabled.
When I became acquainted with the Manning, Team Manning, as I affectionately call them, they said, we do cases regarding accessibility. It could be a matter of a line painted, an uneven surface, just something and stuff. And so they said, every day that you do something with your daughter, we're sure that you probably come across something. So if there's something that you feel is noteworthy, let us know. I said, oh, I have a whole lot of noteworthy. Let me tell you about this medical building. When we went for an appointment one day, the appointment ended just before 5. And so she turned and she said, just a minute, I want to make sure that the elevators are working. I'm thinking, what's wrong with the elevators? And I think this building is 6 stories. What occurred the first time was when we got ready to leave that suite, we learned that we couldn't take the elevator down anymore. And so what I had to do was I had to take Samantha out of her chair. She sat on the cold floor, the little step that you step into the stairwell. So she sat on that. Then I started taking her backpack and my purse down. And then I had to start dismantling her wheelchair. And so I had to take her wheelchair down in pieces to get it into the car. And then I had to go up and carry her down the steps.
The disability rights case presented its own challenges because Samantha is required to frequently go to the doctor. And so they had no option other than to go to this facility. And yet they were encountering unsafe and unlawful conditions at the facility.
When I shared that with Joe and the team, they said, we're gonna look right into it. I'm like, okay. And I believed them. And so I didn't worry about it anymore. I was confident that I was heard. And so right after that, an investigator was sent out by the Manning firm and documented beautifully with photos and measurements and things like that.
2 men meet with Joe Manning in an office.
And the building clearly is in violation of so many different things, it's not even funny.
We had, again, a great result in the disability rights case. And in sum, the facility will be repaired. The barriers to access experienced by Jan and Samantha will be removed. And the owners of the building agreed to that and have been, frankly, cooperative to make those changes. And we applaud their approach.
And they keep me informed. That's what I appreciate about them. They keep me informed. The attention to the small details. That's when you can breathe easier and know that they have your best interests at heart.
Our fees will be paid by the defendant, and so Jan and Samantha pay nothing for our services. Our services are free to them.
They dig in, they roll up their sleeves, and they go into the trenches for you. That's what I know.
Logo, Manning Law APC, Consumer Attorneys. Disability Rights at ManningLawOffice.com.